Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. I'm so excited. This is our very first YouTube live. Let's know where you are joining us from. Are you joining us from Ibadan, Lagos, Abuja? Just let us know where in the world are you. And if you are in Ibadan, because Ibadan is very home to us, let's know your location. Are you in Iwo Road? Are you at Akobo? Are you at Ologunero? Let us know. Let us know. Drop it in the comment section. All right. Have you had this experience? Um, the situation where you turned on your tap and the water is not just coming out at the worst possible time, maybe when you're having your bath, or you had this emergency, or you possibly turned it off and the water is still coming out, or you've noticed this leaking pipes, you've noticed that you flushed your toilet and it's just not going, or perhaps it's flooding out. So all of these things we know, and it's not common to you alone. It's something that is common to everyone, and we are here to rub minds together. My name is Uche Okoli. I am representing MacFoster Builders. At MacFoster Builders, we are committed to sharing or helping you solve common plumbing problems so that you'll be able to live in your homes very comfortably. I'm not alone on the show. I have with me here Mr. Martins Chinedu, who has been in this field for over 15 years. I mean, he has had 15 years experience and has been practicing for 10 years. You're very welcome, Mr. Chinedu.
My name is Martin Chinedu, and thank you for having me today.
You're welcome. I must mention that Mr. Chinedu is a plumbing expert. He has helped people resolve major plumbing issues in their homes, offices, and wherever. So you're very welcome again, Mr. Chinedu. So we'll be taking some of the questions um, some clients or customers have asked us. So we'll be sharing it. I will have Mr. Chinedu here answer these questions for us. So, Mr. Chinedu, someone sent to us and said, "Why is my tap leaking even when it is tightly closed?"
Okay, first and foremost, it depends the the actual. Sometimes it may be the fault from the rubber.
Hmm.
That's or the rusted tap.
Okay.
And when is that? I think the next week was to change the tap.
To change the tap.
Yes.
Okay, I know there's been situation where maybe that tap has maybe dirt in it. So
Yes, of course. When sometimes it's a dirt in it, you can maybe probably open, then service it, then you tighten it back.
okay, so it's very important that when you notice such, you call on a plumber to help you open it and perhaps flush out some stored up dirt in the tap, and to help you analyze what what the issue might be. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Chinedu. So the next question here is, why is water leaking from under my sink, despite the fact that I fixed it over and again?
Based on that, it can be from two sides. It may be from your supply line or from the waste pipe. But in each case, maybe you make sure you get somebody to check it properly to ascertain where the leakage is coming from. So if the person sees it and understand what is really happening, then the person can fix it. But from my own experience, it's always coming from either supply or waste
Or the waste.
or the waste
So perhaps the waste is
or
faulty
it's fault. Yes,
and they need to change that
yes,
waste.
yes, correct.
Okay, that's very good. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So I know, maybe I've experienced where a situation where the water is not passing through the sink. You get the waste part of the kitchen sink, maybe as a result of food waste and past
Waste.
food. What
Yes,
do you advise
yes.
our viewers to do?
Based on that, like I advise my customers to always boil water quickly.
Okay,
Boil water, then make sure you make at least you do it twice a week.
okay.
You pour it inside your drink so that the oil that
Oh,
stores there after the water has passed. Some oil used to store.
so it
So then
forms
it forms a solid stuff that hinders
that
the water from not going.
that causes the
So then you
blockage.
boil the water, with very hot water, pour it through twice a week. That So
So it reduces the
yes,
blockage.
yes.
Oh, thank you very much. Are you getting value? Are you getting value from the show? Thank you very much, Mr. Martin. So the next question here is, why do I have damp walls or water stains in my house? And you know what? These stains, from experience, I could see that these stains usually have this foul smell that experts or medical professionals will say it's not so healthy for human inhalation. We get so. What do you advise some viewers to do when they notice this?
Okay, based on that, I would say number one, from your environment, from your area where you build your house, sometimes it happens like the water that absorbed from the foundation.
Mm,
If your foundation is not properly concrete,
okay.
so water comes from the foundation
Oh.
that have this reaction. So
Oh.
many people tell that they use tiles to do their inside so that water will not
Oh.
enter. In some cases, again, it's the flood drain
Mm.
where it's not properly sealed. The flood is not properly sealed very
Wow.
well. Water seeps through the side of the flood drain and brings that
And
reaction in.
sometimes I believe it could be as a result of a leaking pipe in the wall, right?
Yes, it may be the result of leaking pipe, but that is the area where their pipe is leaking. That reaction comes, but there is a general one that comes like on the downstairs of the house, like round the house.
Okay.
So that is, you check your flood drain, make sure your flood drains are sealed, the sides are sealed. Because some tilers they work, they won't seal the edges of the flood drain. So if they didn't seal it, it can give you that reaction.
Oh.
Or water from where your environment, maybe they have plenty of water like that.
Oh. Oh. Okay. So it's best for them to reach out to a plumbing
Very plumbing
professional
professional to check to
and
be
help
very sure,
analyze the
analyze what
source.
is the what
So it's
causing
not good for them to leave it there for a very
no
long
at all,
time.
not at all.
Oh,
Not at all.
oh, thank you very much, sir. So next question is, why is my toilet not flushing properly?
Okay. Based on that question, it comes like in different ways.
Please, yeah.
So first is installation.
Mm.
If it's not properly installed, it will not flush. To not flush, you have to pour 3 or 4 buckets for it to flush. But if it's properly installed, you need only one flush for your water to flush very well. So secondly, is the this magic the magic this the pan connector.
Yeah.
Yes, if you use a good pan connector, which is not the one that used to like bend like the straight forward pan connector. So okay, that's two things that
Yeah,
really
then
do affect.
I know some people would say when they flush their toilets, it's as if the water is not going into the water closet. It comes up like water is like coming up and maybe getting stopped. What could
Before
cause
it
that?
will go down.
Before it go down.
Yes.
Eventually, after like some minutes, maybe 5 to 10 minutes.
Yes, that's if there is something blocking it outside, you need to call a plumber to check your chamber first. So inspection chamber, they open the inspection chamber and check it. If there is nothing inside the inspection chamber, but sometimes you flush pad, you flush various things,
Tissues, papers.
and all that. Some people flush the I've seen somebody flush a boxer into their toilet. So without knowing. So things like that can cause the water not going freely. First come up, then start going down slowly. So but if you call a professional, come and check it out, analyze it and see and understand what's
What's
going
going
on.
on? Okay. Thank you very much. I hope you are getting value. Wow. All right. So the next question says, my drainage system, why is my drainage system blocked frequently? So by drainage system, I want to believe this is flood drain, right?
Yes.
The
Yes.
flood drain.
Yes, the flood drain. So if your drainage system is blocking frequently, that you check the kind of drainage, the flood draining they use for it.
Yeah.
So there are some drainage that has a sieve, like what can sieve the dirt before
Oh.
water goes through. So if yours did not have that pipe, it will be blocking frequently. Because whenever you enter inside into your shower, you come in with a dead slippers or something. So those
Sand
things,
and
those
dusty
sand and dusty
particles,
particles,
yeah.
some their hair,
Yeah.
they comb hairs, it's on the floor, so it flushes through their place.
And it causes the
Of course,
blockage.
to block. But if you have a proper floor drain. So what you need to do just to open it, bring out the sink and empty it, then you are good to go.
Thank you. And just to refer us back to the water closet question, I just remember that there is a tool people use to help the the blockage, to ease the blockage for a period of time. What's that tool called?
Plunger.
The plunger. Okay. We have one. Let's see.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Okay, this is it. So
This is called a plunger. Not everybody has this type, but in my first style here, we have it. So you cannot go anywhere else like to see it. It's not something that is very
very
common.
common.
There is one that is common, which is ordinary one, but this one has a pressure.
Okay, so do you want
It
to
pump it. It has a pressure, so it will push it whatever is blocking your,
very well.
even your drain, even your sink, your WC. You should just flush it out.
Thank you very much for that. So the next question on my list is, why is my water suddenly dirty or rusty? Perhaps maybe from the tap. I believe this person is asking for water from the tap.
On the
Why
tap.
is it
Okay.
dirty?
First and foremost, you need to check your tank.
Mm.
You check your tank whether your tank is dirty or it's not dirty. If it's dirty, you need to wash them. And if it's not dirty, you need to apply a filter. You need to put in a filter. So because the water is coming through your tap comes from your tank. So but if you have a filter from your tank to the house, which coming through your tap, it will help filter those dirty. Then and again you need to the water from the borehole also. There are some borehole that are hard water.
Okay.
So when they are pumping, they pump with particles.
Mm.
So you can still put a filter on your borehole. So filter it inside and filter it outside.
Yeah.
So before you now talk about the tap, maybe it's rusted or not. But in some cases, taps don't use to, because like we have this anti-rust taps that they are very very durable. They are very okay. But make sure your tank is clean and your borehole is also clean.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. Let's talk more about this hard water. I've been hearing about hard water, but I don't understand what hard water is. What
The
causes
thing
hard
is,
water?
it's from the borehole itself, from the area.
Oh, where
Not
the
every
water is
not
coming
yes,
from in
the
the
water is
ground.
coming from. It's just like Lagos now. The water from Lagos, the borehole from Lagos is very hard. It's this salty water. You don't even dig too far to get water in
Water in
Lagos.
Lagos.
Not unlike Ibadan here, you dig very far to get water. So that's the difference. And those waters are the water that can make your no matter how your tap is, it makes your tap like worn out quick.
Quickly. Oh, so
Yes,
this
they affect
explains.
yes, they affect the taps. You see some tap that has a hole on it. Not that somebody punched it. No, it's the water that punched it.
Okay.
It's the water that's eating through it, cause the hardness of the water.
So the particles
Yeah, the
and all
particles,
of
yes.
that. Wow. So this explains why some people change their tap accessories frequently more than
Yes,
others.
more than
It has
others.
nothing
Yes,
to
yes.
do with
No,
perhaps
no, no,
the
no, no, no,
quality.
no, not the quality. It's the
This
tap.
makes
It's the
sense.
water that is coming through the tap from the tap.
Oh, thank you very, 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 very much. Okay, so let's take this break, Mr. Martin. So if people want to reach out to you, to maybe book an appointment or something, or you come check their system, how do they reach out to you?
You can reach out to me like through my Facebook, which is Martin Chinedu, or you call my number,
Yes, so call
so
me
which is
over.
081 360 9 2025. 081 360 9 2025.
Okay, thank you very much. All right, so let's move on to the next question. Why is my I think we've talked about this. Why is my bathroom floor not draining water properly? You've addressed that. So we'll move on to another question. Okay, so this person is saying that my submersible, my pump in machine is not pumping water to my tank properly. What do I do?
Okay, in that case, and one you need to check whether your borehole is having enough water to pump in the first place. If it's not having enough water to pump, it's going to be like that. But what you need there is just to get a timer. You
Okay.
put a timer to it. So which where it will pump for like 15 minutes and rest for 30 minutes. Before that 30 minutes, water has been placed. So
Mm,
it will now pump again. That is the case of where you are not having enough water. But if you
Okay.
have enough water, I think
It, this water, sorry to cut you. This water is it in the pumping machine now?
the
Or
water is inside the borehole.
okay.
So you are not having, there are some borehole that doesn't have enough water when it comes to dry season.
Oh,
So the water yielding level will be low.
okay.
So now for you to pump, you only maybe it's pumping 1 hour before. You
Mm.
start pumping maybe 10 or 5 minutes to
Oh,
stop. You think your water is pumping, but it's
oh,
not pumping, just on it.
wow. And how does that affect the pumping machine?
Of course, it affects it because it's submersive pump. Yeah, it needs water to live, just like we need
Water, so we
water,
don't
we need
wear
food.
out.
So pump needs water. That's for submersive pump. So it needs water. It lives inside water.
Mm.
Without water, it will be hot.
Okay.
It will break down.
Okay.
So for it not to break down, it needs water constantly on the body.
Okay.
So and when it drains water in that, maybe so it's draining water for 1 hour before and water will still remain. So but now it's draining for like 5 or 10 minutes. Water has dried from the body. So and it keeps
Pumping
working,
over
and you
a
did
long
not
time,
whatever
and
a
you don't
long
know that
time you
there's no
think it will
water
be pumping for
going.
that 1 hour again. So it just be getting hot. So
Oh,
the stuff inside will be just grinding themselves,
overheating.
overheating. So and
Oh, it will
eventually
cause.
to back up here. So
Wow.
in that case you need the timer to help it. So
So, how would someone just know that it's not pumping what sufficient water into the tank? Because the person could have just pumped the water and you know
and
gone to do
relax. Yeah,
something,
again.
and maybe after there's no water in the tank. So, what should be that um sign? I think that's the word sign for
Okay.
the person to know that oh, this thing is not functioning well.
I advise people that whenever you on your pumping machine, go to the to the pipe, feel it. You will hear the sound of water coming up.
Mm,
Yes, and it will feel cold. The pipe will feel cold on your hand. So if you didn't feel that reaction, you didn't feel that coldness, or you didn't feel the bubble coming, it means it's not pumping. So, but that if you've been suspecting that whenever you pump water, before you know it, there's no more water and all that. So try and go to the tank, like the pipe, and hold it for let's say 10 minutes or let's say even 5 minutes to know whether it's pumping,
okay.
to know whether it's actually pumping or not.
Yeah. Thank you very much. I hope you are getting value. Hope you are learning one or two so that you will know what to do when you encounter plumbing issues in your home. So do not take laws into your hands. Just try to reach out to a plumbing expert, a plumber who will put you through on what to do. So a customer is asking, or a viewer is asking that the the water heater needs water. Like, what is the implication of that?
The thing is, number one, the leakage from water heater. It depends on where it's leaking from. I will still tell you, you need to call a professional plumber to come and check it because it can come from the body of the water heater. Some products are not that strong. They know that they are working, but for a long time they develop these faults that they start drinking water from their body. So in some cases it's from the probably flexible connector
Oh,
dripping
water.
water.
Could it
So
be rust or
yes,
something?
and it may not be rust. It may be like it has losing
Oh, by itself
by
over
itself.
a long
If
period
some
of
yes,
time.
if this is for the people that are using pressure pump. If you are
Mm,
using pressure pump in your house, things got losing by themselves because the vibration of pump that the pressure that's coming through your house is vibrating those flexibles, so making them lose sometimes.
mm,
So if you did not use a very quality product, so it
mm.
will lose. So from there it will start dripping water.
I love that statement. I like that statement you made. You said quality products. And let me tell you that at Macrosta Builders, we are passionate about quality. I mean, that's our tagline, passion for quality. So have you in mind that when you come to Macrosta Builders, you get quality materials, quality building materials at affordable prices. You get your pipes, you get your fittings, you get your water heaters, you get your cabinet basin, doors, tiles, and have you. Just come to Magusta. It's a place to be. And you can check us out on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok. We are there. Reach out to us, DM us. Our phone number is 09012124166. I'll call it again, 09012124166. Mr. Martins, it's so wonderful to have you on the show today. Thank you for coming around. Thank you for answering the questions that are in the mind of our audience. And I'm very, very sure they learned one or two as regards handling their plumbing issue. All right, viewers, we've come to the end of our show. We'll see you some other time very soon. Just stay tuned, okay? Bye bye for now.
Well done.
Thank you, Mr. Chile. That was 20 minutes. That was 21 minutes. Thank you.